Hey Stampers!
Hello.
It's Lisa Marie.
And Rebecca.
With spontaneous
Sunday
stamping. So tell them about the little red live.
Oh yes, if there is a red rectangle up in your left-hand corner of your screen and it says live, that means we're here now. If it's not there, then that means you're watching the replay, and that's cool too. We're just not really here, but we'll read your comments.
Yes, we always try to come back if somebody has questions. We try.
We try.
You know,
Sometimes it gets
it's
lost
the
in
book.
Facebook.
I mean, it's the book, so.
But
Sorry.
anyway, so this is Spontaneous Sunday, so we get on here and sometimes, okay, so today we kind of sort of had a plan because you guys gave us ideas, which was
we
great.
love.
I loved that. It's funny though, because I see on Facebook, Mom's writing that she has a plan not to tell me, and I'm like, well, I have a plan too, and then I'm like, oh wait, I bet we have a similar plan.
Do you guys
So-
think we had made the same card?
We
Wouldn't that be
didn't.
funny?
We thought we did for a second,
We did.
because we're like, are you doing a triangle card? I'm doing a triangle card. Oh no, you're doing a triangle card? Well, which triangle card are you doing? So we're both, the theme tonight is triangle cards, interpreted two different ways. So it's good for you guys. And I'm glad that we didn't, do the exact same cards. So
I
that was
know,
good.
that's a good thing. I mean, it
We
would have
even
been
used-
funny.
I almost used the paper that she's using. So I'm kind of glad that I didn't bring that, because that would have been even more funny.
So you went the Christmas route,
I'm going
right?
to go the Christmas route.
I almost did, and this is the one that I was going to use.
That's funny. So still, we're on the same brainwave, but
We
at
are.
least, we both did the detour thing.
We did.
It's actually the card that you're going to do is the card that I was going to do. And I'm like, no, I'm going to find something else.
And I was like, I'm not looking any harder.
Thank you for sharing, Chrissy.
Yes, we love when you guys do the big S word, because if you say
yes,
it too
I
much,
know.
the
We're
book
not
gets
supposed to
mad.
say it. But if you do
Um,
that, it does really help.
it really
because
does.
It makes it so people can find us.
Because sometimes it's hard.
hurts. Even if you guys have like every intention of watching us, sometimes it's just hard to find it. But if everyone is doing that thing, then it makes it easier to find because it pops up at the top. I love when you have scrap paper ready for me. That makes me so happy.
You're welcome. And I cleaned my room. Nobody else can see, but I mean, it's still not what
I
some
can
of
see
you
the
would
floor.
consider clean, but
Laura would be impressed.
compared to what it was.
It was really bad.
So I have a problem, and I need you guys to help with it. I have a card hoarding problem.
I have the same problem. I've moved to 3 drawers now.
Okay, I can't even. I'm like ready to throw them away. That's how overwhelmed I am.
That's sad.
It's so crazy. So I took all of my most current cards, and I'm going to use those to mail out like my team gifts after Monday, because our meeting is tomorrow. And
Good to know.
and then I thought maybe we need to pull some out of there to send some to peeps tonight.
Oh, that'd be a good idea.
Because I think we were supposed to send some a few times ago, and we both forgot. I
Probably.
feel like we did.
I
We're
honestly
really
I
bad.
do not doubt that at all. I need like a personal secretary
I do too.
to like just say, here, I need you to like write this, because there's something about having to write the address. The card is ready to go.
Oh, I know.
It's putting the stuff on the envelope to
And then
make
taking
it go.
it to the box.
And then taking it to the box.
To the magic
this,
box.
This is stupid.
I can even get it in the envelope sometimes with all the stuff on it, and it still can't make it,
It
to
just
the box.
doesn't make it to the box.
Well, because I used to have Alyssa was my mailbox person.
I know.
And you can't let her go to the mailbox anymore. She can't take the trash out anymore
gosh,
because she might run.
Well, yeah, tell them about the bubbles.
Oh my gosh, you guys. So okay, she started school this week. So we're just gonna have story time for a minute. She started school, so she's going to this special school that works on behaviors. She's learning and doesn't even know it, because she made it very clear to us that it's nothing but fun, and she doesn't know why we're sending her there. And so we broke it to her that she is learning, and she just doesn't know it. Sorry to the teachers. But anyway, so her first day was Monday. Was it Tuesday that she tried to run from us?
I think so.
I think Tuesday she tried to run from us, but we got her in the house, got her chilled out. She was okay. And then on Wednesday she had a horrible day at school. She showed her true colors. She tried to run from them too, but they won. And then she had a great day on Thursday, and she was great at home Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's like she flip-flopped. If she's good at school, she's
She
rotten
can do
here.
But
Both
she did
is
that when
hard.
she was little, too.
Yes.
It was one or
And
the
so
other.
Thursday was great. Friday we're coming up. We know it's the weekend. She's been entertained for 5 days, for 5 hours every day. And she is already premeditating what the weekend is going to be. Well, she starts in with her foot. My foot, my foot, my foot. Now, she mentioned it a couple times during the week, and she has a joint disorder.
Yeah.
And so she can injure herself really easy. And they were playing on those scooter boards, you know, where they scoot around on their butt. And so, you know, like they're zoom, 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 and they're swiping their feet. So she probably hurt her foot that way.
Or it could have been when she was slamming it into a wall.
Could have been when
last
she was
week.
kicking
So,
the wall
I
last
mean,
week.
There's lots of different options.
Oh, look at it. I bet this is the scissors that are missing the cover. And so, what'd they do with it? Gosh,
Here.
doggone it. There it is. I found all these covers and I wanted to put them back.
So anyway, back to the bubbles.
So anyway, I'm almost to the bubbles.
She's almost to the bubbles. Sorry.
So the foot. So it's 4 o'clock, 4:30 on a Friday. So I called. They've already left. Nathan works for the orthopedic clinic, so I called him and I was like, hey, is anybody still hanging around? I can drive really fast. He's like, no, but send me pictures. And the doc's like, yeah, you need to get that looked at. I'm like, but not till Tuesday. He's like, it's not emergent. She'll be fine. So we spent all yesterday morning and Friday night mad because she's emergent as far as she's concerned because she has pain. I'm like, we're not going to the emergency room. We're not going to the emergency room. We're not going to the emergency room. Even though that's what we do every weekend. No. We're skipping it. So she goes and says, after she's calm for a while, she says, can I go out back and play with Bubbles with Chloe? Now, mind you, we have a lock on the gate, so she can't technically get out easily. She's wearing her tracker, so if she gets lost, we can find her. And she's out there, because Chloe
Laura.
likes to chase the Bubbles. So she's
Yes.
out there playing, and I'm making lunch. I've forgotten about her. I'm not going to lie. And Chuck's watching. And then all of a sudden, I heard a door open, and then my watch. All I had was my watch. I didn't have my phone with me, and it's Chuck. And I'm like, his phone's sitting right there. Uh-oh, he's calling from his watch. That's bad. I'm like, yes. He's like, come out back. She was going over the fence. She claims she wasn't running. She was just looking at the children across the street, going over there to invite them over to her house to play with Bubbles. Not sure how that was going
That
to work.
sounds fishy.
Because how were they going to get back in the backyard?
She wasn't going. She
Oh,
was,
I
she was
know.
going to the
I'm not
woods.
an idiot.
Oh, I know.
But she is still hardcore. That's what's happening. I don't even know why we were talking about this, but that is how my
I think
weekend
we
has
had
been.
kind of gotten on a little bit early, so they're giving time
Yeah.
for people to like hop on and look. Laura's here, so we can start now.
Okay, excellent. You want to go first?
Sure.
I mean, you don't have to.
Yeah, I gotta find my cheat sheet.
Are you ready or no?
Yeah. Ish.
My glasses are
I have a
dirty.
plan, but it's not really a plan. All right. So Ingrid, is Ingrid on here?
I don't know. I haven't seen her yet.
Ingrid requested triangle cards.
She did.
And when I went to look up triangle cards, like 10,000 things come up.
Yep.
So I was like, well, I'm gonna pick a
She wasn't
triangle card.
specific, so
It was specific but not specific.
Right.
So I went with it. So I'm gonna do the pyramid card, which is a triangle, and it is a card. So we're gonna go with it. So we need 3 squares that are 4 by 4. So I'm gonna do that really quick. That guy. Hi, Kathy. Of course we waited for you, Laura.
oh, of course.
We waited for all of you that are hopping on now.
Hey, Donna and Linda and Melissa.
We have, these are now 3 4 by 4 squares, and now we need to score them on the diagonal, and I'm just using the paper trimmer. So if you get one corner down here, it's mostly sort of kind of squared.
It's pretty close.
It's pretty darn close. So I'm going to do that to all 3 of them. Oops, stay down there.
If you get it in there straight, it's right.
If you get it in there, it's pretty darn close, and this one has lots of room for wiggle. So if it's not exact, it's okay. Alright. I'll put him over there for this time. Just a minute. So we're going to go ahead and fold these guys. Like that. And I gotta look at my little
Oh, there's
picture.
Ingrid. She's here.
Hey, Ingrid. Alright, so we need this diagonal to go this way. This
Oh,
one to
thank
go
you,
this
Christy.
way.
That's a
So
good
these
idea.
are going to go together. And then this guy's got to go up and down. So we're going to do blue in the top corner-ish.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, my brain stopped. It was like it was going, stop. There's
So
one
you had
side.
2 guys like this sitting next to each other, right?
Yes.
And now you're coming in and kind of making a diamond.
Yes.
Twinkle, twinkle. That's what it makes me think
And you
of.
just want to line them up like right on those score
This
lines.
is so easy.
It is so easy. Alright, so then that's your pyramid. Just like that.
And will that card lay flat so that you
It
can...
does. So you lay him flat
Oh.
and he will fit in a regular envelope just like this.
Nuh-uh.
Absolutely. Find me an envelope. I
I
couldn't find
am.
one at home. They swore up and down. I went to 3 different
Look at, I know where they're at.
websites.
I know where they're at. They're
I'm so
right
proud of you.
here. I do it off camera because I don't think you're going to make it.
I want to do it on camera. See?
Look at that.
Just like that. So he fits in a regular size envelope. Keep in mind when you start adding extra layers and stuff,
Could create some bulk.
it could create some bulk. So you don't want to go off the edges too much, or we're going to have
Hey,
sadness.
Joe.
It won't fit in the envelope.
Right. And this is called
Alright.
a pyramid card,
This is
right?
called a pyramid card. All right, so now we need to decorate him because he's lots of red, and that makes my eyes hurt.
You know what? It looks like a hat.
It does
Look.
look kind of like. You're funny. All right, so those were 4x4 squares. So we're gonna do 3 3/4.
So that you get a quarter of an inch.
So I get a 1/4 inch.
Nice. I did math.
You did math. Good job.
Hey, Sandra.
And then because they're triangles and not squares, we're gonna cut it on that diagonal again. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be close.
Done is okay, no matter how you get it there.
That's right. And on that angle. Whoops, I missed that one, but that's okay. And I think I'm gonna start gluing. I feel like I need one more piece, but I'm gonna
You'll
start
know in
gluing.
a second.
I'll know in a second. So I have to kind of put it
Sorry.
together and make my eyes happy. So I think I want him there. And if you pick patterns that don't have a direction to them, it works even better.
Yes.
I tried to do one earlier, and
It's so hard.
the direction, they were trees. It was going to be super
Did
cute.
it hurt right here?
It did. But the trees were on an angle, and it was making my brain hurt more, and so it got left at home. I was like, I'm not even.
You were afraid I'd tear it up, weren't you?
You were going to tear it up. It wasn't horrible. It really wasn't. It just was not. It wasn't what I wanted it to be.
Right. It's not what you envisioned.
No. So I'm just going to do one on each of these little doodads.
And you're going to post these measurements, right?
I will. But I
And you're
remember.
using cherry cobbler.
Cherry cobbler.
Which pack of paper?
Most wonderful time? No.
No.
Tis the season.
Is
Tis
it
the
a
season.
6x6 pack?
It is a 6x6
oh,
pack.
nice. Okay.
All right, and then this little guy. So if you cut, you got to figure out which one I want. I think I like the green.
The green.
Let's do the green. So if you cut a I wrote this
She has
down.
notes.
2 1/8 square. That's 2 little lines. Halfway to the quarter. In case you were wondering. So 2
And you're
1/8
making it square.
Mhm.
And then you're going to cut it on the angle.
Cut him on his angle.
I think I got the idea.
And now he fits in this little spot right here.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Where do you write your message?
On the inside.
The inside is going to be openable?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
That wasn't ready. Give him a second.
He's got to sit there a second. Whoops. Of course, if I quit moving around. I would like some Whisper White. Do you have some scrappy piece of Whisper White that I could cut?
How big of a scrappy piece?
Like 3 3/4 by 3 3/4.
Seriously?
Seriously. Because that's what I'm going to cut it to. Because the cherry cobbler is going to be too dark to write on.
It sure is. Just take a piece from my pile. Oh.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
This 3 3/4 this way?
Probably.
It sure is. This is white.
It is.
It's the lighting. Alright. This is a game of triangles. Everything is triangles. Let's see if he's ready. Part of it is because it was on a
Oh,
fold
you need
line.
to just score him.
You don't have to score him. Just fold the card in half and it'll fix it. But anyway, so he's going to fold together like that.
Right.
He needs a little more glue right there. So
So-
then he opens up like this.
But what makes him stay together so he can stand up?
I'm not done yet.
Oh, sorry. I need to know.
We're going to make a thingy.
Okay.
So I saw some people were doing like the Velcro or those really thin magnets,
I have those.
but I didn't have any of those, and so I just made a little doodad to fold behind.
She made a doodad.
We're just gonna make a little doodad.
Go down just a smidge.
get it?
I think so.
This one went out a little bit, that's why.
Is that what happened?
That is what happened. Oh, I thought maybe he was. He's not the right size. We're just gonna leave him that way, I think, though. We can put some of the designer series paper.
there though.
What did you like? I kind of liked those hollies. Those hollies are really pretty.
I mean, you could use anything in that pack because they all coordinate.
They do.
And I think the hollies, probably because of all the white, because then it would brighten it.
I think it's gonna brighten it up a little. Or the bells.
But they're directional, aren't they? They're kind of funky. Well, they'd probably be okay. Sure, do the bells.
I think they're gonna be okay. If they're not, then it's
We'll
your
know
fault.
in a minute. So what size is that again?
3 3/4.
Oh, that's right, because you're with 4 by
3
4.
3/4.
Yep, gotcha.
Do them on the angle. Bloop.
Check your work.
The bells are upside down on that one, but they're, yeah, it kind of bothers me a little bit. But I
There
don't
you
want
go.
more red.
Oh.
I don't dislike it.
I
It's
don't
just-
either.
Okay, and we're gonna go with that because the bells upside down were gonna bother me.
I told you it was a direction thing.
It was, and I had a feeling it was gonna be.
Because I was playing with paper and triangles today too. Triangles are tricky. It depends on which direction you cut.
It is, yes. And
You
no
have
matter
to
how I
think.
did that one, one
You're
of
gonna get
one
one
of
of
them.
each, yep.
So I was gonna have to cut another piece of
Yep.
paper, and I really don't want to do that. I don't want to waste the paper. So this is fine. Look, it's still directional. It's just not quite as obvious. All right. Let me move all these guys out of the way. I'm gonna use the dies
Okay.
because it has these cute little starbursty dudes.
I like those.
I like them too.
I
I
have
think
the yawns tonight.
he fits in there. He does. These are cute too. But you get 2 of these. I kind of like
Is this
that.
shaded spruce on your card?
This is shaded spruce.
I have some
Do
little
you
things
really?
already
That's
cut
right, you
in
did.
shaded
I did
spruce
see them.
because I had Alyssa cut me a bazillion of these today because she was being good and that kept her quiet for a while.
Right.
They're from
Oh,
they're from the
perfect.
set.
So was that the one you're using?
Yes. No. This is the sweetest time.
Oh,
I
yeah,
borrowed
that's
this from my friend Jenny because I don't have it. And there's the dies. And I think she gave it to me so I could figure out how to do it and teach her. But
It's not gonna work, is
but I
it?
had Alyssa cut out some of these little guys because I love those little pieces for doing like little piecing and collaging. I don't know what you call it. Like Mary. Remember Mary at Onstage?
Yes.
That's actually who I got the idea from.
Where is? I just need like
What
a
color?
little strippy piece of shaded spruce.
There was
What
right down there. There
Oh
should
my
be still a
goodness.
piece. Or did she use it all?
He's not.
Oh no.
He's not big enough.
Wasn't this the right color?
Yeah.
Well, then you can use it. It's okay.
Base.
You can have it. This is totally cute. I think my friend Ray made these once, and I can't remember how she fastened hers.
I'm gonna do it the cheater way because I'm too lazy to do anything else.
Well, I like it though.
Alright, need some white.
Can I put some glue right here? He's
Yes,
getting off.
please.
You missed a whole corner.
I did.
Oh, you knew?
Well, because when you're putting that glue on there,
Hey,
I-
Jenny,
you
Angela,
don't
and Margaret.
do too much glue and then it's like a big mess.
Yes. I think you guys watch us the way that I watch people. Like you float in and out because you scroll through Facebook and sometimes it zaps your video. Because I watch our numbers go up and down, up and down. It's kind of funny.
It is. Is this gonna have any ink?
No. Oh, what color is it?
Cherry cobbler.
Oh, it hasn't been used since last year. I mean, what do you think? That's not cherry cobbler.
No. I always have to re-ink your stuff when I'm here.
I know, but my stuff gets used a
It
lot.
sits on the top though. It's not soaking in.
He has a disease.
He does have an issue. I'm
It's
seeing
okay.
it.
So you go like this. Squish it in there. It's all good.
Is it okay now?
It should be.
It's better.
It's much better. I'm not sure what you're going for. I mean, it's such a fine font that you're not going to get a heavy.
It just felt very light.
So this is the North Pole
That was darn near perfect.
Wonder Dies. That really is good.
It will never happen like that again. Need a little more.
Ray did use a magnet. That's what I thought. She made that card.
Alright, so there's that. Take this little guy.
Sorry.
Figure out where I want him.
So what is? Oh, cute. So what has everybody done this weekend? We got this long weekend. You know, Chuck was off on Friday because it was family day.
I kind of do want some of those on
So
there.
he was off on Friday, and obviously Saturday and Sunday, and he's off tomorrow too. And so he thought, this is what he thought he was going to get to chillax all weekend. Though on Thursday, if any of you, I don't know if I talked about it yet to anybody, maybe it's just a class. So we have those lovely contractor shelves in our closet, you know,
Yes.
and we've been in this house like 20 years. And last year, 2 of them, the 2 longer sides, fell.
I do
And
remember
so,
that.
in the middle of the night. It was a horrible. One side fell, and Chuck was like, I'm just going to replace both sides. And he's like, the other end looks really good, so I'm not going to mess with it. So Thursday, we were cleaning up after dinner, and we were all sitting in the living room afterwards. There's just the 3 of us. And we heard a crash, and we both looked at each other and we're like, where's Alyssa? And she was like, I'm right here. And so he's like, I think something just slid in the cabinet, you know, like, because, you know, she puts things away kind of sloppy sometimes. And so, oh, cute. So we didn't think anything of it. Now, because of Alyssa and her needs, we keep like purses and backpacks, things that have scissors or medication or anything dangerous is locked in my closet. So Chuck goes to get ready for work the next morning at 4. Oh my gosh, you're brilliant!
To hold him shut so
I
he
love
stays.
it.
And then they can display it.
I love it.
You can write your stuffs in there. And
That
it's
is
a triangle
so
card.
stinking cute.
You could decorate the other sides if you really wish.
He needs a
but-
glue dot or something. So anyway, he comes and wakes me up at 4:30 or something. He's like, that noise, it was the closet.
Oh
I'm
no.
like, get out. So he's like, I'm going to have to work on the closet this weekend. Well then, I had noticed during the week that the hot water didn't seem as hot as usual, but I just thought it's because I'm taking super, super fast showers because I have to keep an eye on my kid. And my bling is, I have bling over here. Look at all this
I
bling.
would like some red.
Bling. You want the red?
I would like some red.
back
Or
here.
some gold.
My cord is in the way.
Maybe some red.
Which do you want?
I would like some red. And the gold.
There's the red. Do you like that red or do you
That'll
want this
work.
red?
No, I mean you can get away with doing
I think
both.
you want that red.
But I think I want some cherry cobblers.
And I even like the mango. You don't, do you hate it? Here, do you want a pokey guy? Or do you want to take your pick? So anyway,
I think I will take my pick.
take your pick. Don't use like 55 of them on there, okay? So anyway, so I didn't think anything about the water situation, and apparently he got up to do dishes this morning, and he's like, hey, I was washing my coffee cups and the water's not hot. Had you noticed? Nathan comes out, he's like, I noticed, but I just thought Alyssa was taking 10 showers a day again.
There we go.
Cute. And Alyssa's like, I haven't had hot water in forever, you know.
And nobody said anything.
Yeah. And yeah, the hot water tank took a dive. It's done. So he spent all day out in the heat in the garage that is not tidy. And he had to rearrange the garage, and he had to go to Lowe's, I think 52 times to get the parts because he kept needing more parts. It's so stinking cute, Beck. So yeah, that's what we've been doing.
Where's your envelope? Did you take it back?
It's right here. I left it for
It
you.
looked like a layer of cardstock.
No.
I wanted to see how close I got to. I think. Oh, it's gonna be perfect.
Oh, you did good. As long as you keep
As long as you
everybody.
keep everybody on that part, you'll be okay.
Ta-da!
There's a triangle, so you gotta work him a little bit. But he is in there. You could mail that.
Nice. Oh, Melissa finished making the current paper party cards.
Very nice. That makes me happy. It's called a pyramid card or a TP card, depending on where you Google it.
And you can do this little hack that Becca did for closing it, or you can use those really thin magnets. We've used them in class before. They look like this. Teeny tiny little guys.
A dimensional worked perfect though.
I know. You didn't have to order it on the Zon. No, just did. We got these little magnets though. They're teeny tiny. They come in a cute little case though.
They do come
I'm
in a
just
cute
saying.
little case. I think I just want your little case. All right, where's your triangle
Here's
card?
all your stuff.
I know, I'm moving.
All your stuffs are in my way. Melissa says she's a steady watcher until the signal gets interrupted, you know. I love that.
Thanks.
Well, I'm just gonna start here then. So you want to see mine? Do you want me to make it and then show you this, or do you want me to show it to you?
Yes, I've seen the small Velcro used as well, Chrissy.
Yes, small Velcro. You know why I don't like Velcro? Because
It pulls.
away because I think because it's so wet here
Yeah.
and humid. So I think this needs some little gold blingity blings, don't you?
Oh, it does.
So
Absolutely.
I'm not done with it. How about we'll go with that? I just couldn't decide which ones I wanted because there's so many to pick from. So what do you guys think of that? That's a cute card, right?
It's adorable.
And so I'm thinking the gilded because those are like one of my favorites. Add a few of those in there, and I'm just gonna tuck them in. Let's go ahead and do it now while I'm thinking about it.
You do that, and then
Before-
you can show us how to make that triangle card.
I am gonna show you how to make my triangle
Today's show is sponsored by the shape triangle.
card. Yes.
And
What
the number two?
Number
No, the number three.
I think the number 3.
The number 3.
Because we do everything in 3s. Wasn't that what the count does every time?
Count Dracula.
I love the count.
Oh my goodness.
Bloop. Oh, look at how cute that is. And I'm going to keep them all right here because I like them there. So there's my triangle card. And it's called, what's it called? A diagonal card?
I think so.
Bloop. Or a peekaboo card. I don't know. I've seen it called lots of things.
It's a bloop,
But
bloop.
check out this. This right here is so pretty. This is that brushed cardstock.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
have
not
some of it. I haven't
it's
used
not
it
as shiny glary as foil.
Yet. Yep.
It's just
It's
so
brushed.
pretty. It's brushed. And this is from my favorite set. Who knows my favorite set right now?
Those leaves. I don't know the
Look,
name of
she's
it.
gonna give the answer away.
It's the leaves, but I don't know the name of it.
The Love of Leaves.
Oh, the Love.
Love of Leaves. So I love them. And this is that, is it Gilded Autumn? Is that
Yes.
what that paper's called?
I think.
So anyway, so bloop. And this is actually vanilla back here, but I used white because I was doing it without
It
good light.
works.
And I'm covering it all anyway, so this doesn't matter. This is vanilla on here, and then, you know, like I said, you've got the copper and the gold in there. So anyway, I'm going to show you how to make that. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, will you grab me a piece of Whisper White? Regular? Actually, I'll do it. You're playing on the computer.
Sorry, it was
That's
doing
okay.
weird things.
What was it doing?
It was like it froze. And so I couldn't
Froze?
see anything.
May I have the paper trimmer, please?
Would you like it upside down or right in the middle?
Hi, Chrissy. I would like it regular, the way it belongs. I'm going to give you that back so that I've got some space here. So, where are my notes? Look at, I drew a picture.
I did
Oh,
too.
you did too?
I have pictures on
Look
mine.
at, she drew up. She's on an envelope. This is normally where I write my notes, and then this is mine is on a sticky note because I was cleaning my office today. And so you're going to take an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, okay, and we're going to score it at 4 1/4. And doing it this way, you're going to make 2 card bases without any waste. You're using
Nice.
every single bit. So I've scored it at 4 1/4. Now I'm going to score it at 5.5. Bloop, like that. So you've got that. And now we're going to cut from corner to corner. So we're going to go like this. And Becca says, but it doesn't reach. Tell me how to do that. Right? Is that what you're thinking?
Sure, it doesn't reach. How did you do that?
You big smarty pants. I don't know. It worked earlier. I'm trying to get everybody out of the way. So if I go like that, how did I do it?
I don't know how you did it. I
don't
wasn't
know.
here.
Oh, I know what I did. Okay.
I mean, just start it and then move it.
I know, but this guy has to be down here straight too. Hang on.
Oh.
Hold, please. There it is. I think that's about right. We'll see. I'm going to cut it to there, and then I'm going to move this guy up. Oh, he's off a little smidge. Oh, sugar plum berries.
Just don't use that one.
Yeah, we'll only use one side. Because look what I did. Don't look! Don't
Ooh,
look!
that was-
I
ooh,
messed them
that-
both up. Let's do it again.
All that white.
Don't throw it away. I'll use it. Okay, don't do what I did.
Don't do what she did.
Don't do what I did. I don't know what I was thinking.
Look, she brought it back up just in case.
I did. 4 1/4. This was just in case you missed it the first time. We're going to score it 4 1/4.
It's real life. It's
And then at 5.5. Well, now my brain is going, how did I do that earlier? Alyssa was in here and she was distracting me, so maybe that was the key. All right, so I really did. I laid it in here, I laid it in here. I think I just smashed it. That's what I did.
probably.
Let me see if I'm getting it right.
Chrissy says it's easier if you remove the score blade before you start.
She's so smart.
She says remove the score blade.
Oh my gosh,
There's
that's
a delay,
brilliant.
Chrissy.
She's so stinking smart. Look at that. If you remove the score blade,
It works perfect. Uh-oh. Do it again. You just missed probably a little corner somewhere.
what the heck?
Oh, It cut.
It cut. It just got hung up right there.
You get.
Right there. Hold,
It
please.
does give more
It's a
room for
little
your
tiny little. It was like a thread.
Yeah.
What the heck? Okay. Whew.
That was exhausting.
That was. I didn't have that trouble earlier. And look at, I even made a little dent, but I'm going to cover it so it doesn't matter. So there it is. And I have two. It really did work out on both of them. I would go this way. Ta-da! All right. Man, I need a nap now. All right.
Happens. It's okay.
So then I'm going to take some of this. I tried it with this one, and these pumpkins are too directional because I want it to this to work, but they sit all wonky,
No,
and so I couldn't make it work. I gave up.
the only thing with triangles.
Yes. So this one is at 5.5 by 4 1/4, because that's the size of my, the front of the card.
Right.
Okay. Where's that blade before I lose it? Let's put him back. Another great benefit of this is that it, this is so easy. They pop in and off and on so easily.
They do.
So now this is a paper that doesn't matter. The direction isn't that big of a deal, but you can get these acorns wonky.
I could see
Just
that.
saying. So this is how my brain works. I don't know what the right way is. Chrissy has more of a math brain, I think. And so she might have an idea, but this is what I do. I lay it here and think about how my paper's going to go. So because it's going to go like that, do I want my acorns to lay like that or don't lay like that?
I do that too. It's
That's
okay.
how I think about
I'm
it.
very visual.
It's
You know how
very-
I did it? I held my paper up to the triangle. I was like,
Okay,
will
well,
it
I
fit
did that
way?
too.
Yeah, I think it'll fit that way. We're good.
See, and then I can't use, I'm going to take this guy is going to go here. You can't do two because that looks silly. So we got to do another one so that we can have this side, okay?
But that'll fit on your other card because you're doing two parts.
Exactly. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think I have one cut, so I'm hoping I do. Otherwise, I got to do another one. All right, I did. I had another one cut so that you wouldn't have to watch me mess that up again. Bloop, it's going to go like that. I'm going to give you that.
Yep.
I'm going to put this all back over here in my little bag of goodness, and we're going to glue these guys on. Is this the glue you used?
It is.
Perfect. Take off the score blade. Oh my gosh. I've been doing this for 21 years. Take off the score blade.
And there's still room for learning.
Yes, I do not know everything, and don't claim to either, so I like to open it to
Yes.
put this on. I also don't like to work on light because I can't see. And as I move everybody around and get them where they need to go, get back over there. Which is why I like the liquid glue.
Yes.
Because then,
wiggle it.
yeah, I got wiggle room. There's like a big old glue booger right there. All right, then we're gonna put this guy on. He's gonna go here. Will you take that? Thanks. I think you've got the glue everywhere.
I don't think so. I was using scrap paper.
I don't know. I cleaned it earlier with I poured hand sanitizer all over the mat to get all the glue off. Alright, so we're going to stick that guy on there. Like so.
Da, da, da.
So Ingrid, tell us, did either one of us come close to what you were talking about for a triangle card? I'm thinking it was Rebecca. But I wanted to give you options.
Yeah, I wasn't sure because there's another one that's been floating around Demonstrator Planning, and it is gorgeous. But
I haven't
it's like
seen it.
super complex, and I wasn't quite ready to tackle that one. So I thought I would go with easy and reproducible.
I understand that. So look, I had all these pieces cut out.
So
So
that you
that
guys would want me to
you know.
do origami for an hour.
So this one I did with an early espresso. So I thought I would do this one maybe, if you guys agree with me, with the crumb cake. And just kind of do it. See, I did the light one there, so I would do a dark one this time. Oh look, there's a piece of thread. So what do you think? Or should I stick with the dark?
I think it's okay.
I
Keep
think
going.
it'll be okay. So I'm
You need more
gonna,
leaves.
I'm coming this way. I need some glue dots.
Oh, she says yes, absolutely. As a matter of fact, those were the two cards she wanted to see.
Well, perfect.
Good job.
So, I have friends that are really, really good at this collage thing, and they say to build before you attach everything to your card. So, that's what I'm going to do. You're staring at me so intently
I'm
that I'm
sorry.
like, oh, am I doing it wrong? So there's that guy. And then let's add, nope, not you. I need a lighter one. This guy. And I'm just grabbing glue dots.
It's a good idea, Chrissy.
What?
She says she thinks we need a fun fold swap in the Panhandle Pearls group.
That's a good idea.
We should contact the card
The swap coordinator.
Chrissy, you think you can handle that one?
I'm even going to trim this guy off a little
Chrissy
bit.
is our coordinating
She
swap.
is.
Okay, I was
She
making
is.
sure.
You're making sure you're picking on the right person.
Sure, yeah.
Did you pull out dimensionals? I'll get my own.
I don't know what I did with them.
That's all right. So
I
I'm
picked
going
them
to
up, I
stick.
use them, and then they get thrown somewhere. Look, they're underneath
These are the
card.
love of leaves, okay? Dies. We're going to stick a bunch of dimensionals on here, but we're also, I think that's going to work. Who's hanging off? Look at, I got him too close to the edge and he was showing. Get in there. So that's going to go like that, and then I'm going to grab, what is this stuff called? What set does that go to? It's one of those,
It's in the Gilded Autumn.
the Gilded Autumn
And
Suite.
it goes with that dude, doesn't it?
Does it matter? No.
Not that one, this one.
Oh, with the
No.
white? I don't know, look it up in the book.
He goes with somebody. No, it's the mint
Alright.
one. The mint
Oh,
one.
it goes with this one.
Yeah, that one.
They go together, but we're not going to use the mint because we didn't pick any of that paper, and so I didn't like it. So I have this, and do you see how I have them loop-de-looped under there? I know where I want them, so I'm going to take my glue dot and stick a glue dot in here, and I'm going to stick another glue dot here because I know I want a loop-de-loop there, and I know I want a loop-de-loop there, and then I just go like this. Here we go, loop-de-lie.
Here we go, loop-de-loo.
On a Saturday night.
Oh no, it's Sunday. It's Sunday.
Aren't you guys glad that we sing for you sometimes? Do you see what I'm doing? And then I just snip it. That way I don't have to stretch it across and waste it. And I could probably even save more if I was being more careful.
Good idea.
That one little glue dot holds a lot.
It does. A dot does a lot.
A dot does a lot. Look at, there's still one more there. So we're gonna turn him around and see how he looks. And he looks pretty darn good. If you're worried that they're gonna fall off, they're not. You could stick yet another dimensional on there.
Dimensionals are your best friend.
They really are. Okay, so I'm gonna take this guy and stick him on here. Like so. Let's see. And then we're going to go ahead and put him on here so I can think better.
Because you're only going to put dimensionals on one side of it.
Correct,
Or
because
you'll seal
otherwise
your
you would
card.
seal your card shut. And 3. 3 is the magic number because today is brought to you by.
The number 3.
Yes. And the shape.
Triangle.
Yes.
What letter? T.
Oh, T for triangle in 3. We are not drinking tonight. I watched Sesame Street earlier this weekend.
Did you really?
We did.
I watched Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, see. So, okay, so I'm setting this. I'm gonna flip them over so you can see. So I'm making sure that my dimensionals, I really want it to be about half, but that way my dimensionals aren't sticking out because I don't want it to seal my card. And then I'm going, I want them to move a little bit. Make sure the dimensionals stayed hidden, and it did. And all this little business here is gonna be better in a minute when I add some thread, okay? Thread.
Kristen says she is, so she'll have one for you.
She'll have what?
She's
Oh. Oh, is it gluten free? Because that's really important to me. She's probably having beer. Are you a beer person or a wine person?
No sulfites for me.
No sulfites. That's right, I can't do them either, so.
It was a really good one. It was from the Chautauqua Winery, which usually those are okay.
You got sick from one?
It was the blueberry one, which
Ah.
I really like, but I think it's the red. But it makes me all stuffy and like I break out, and
Oh no.
it was so yummy. I have to finish it.
Have a Benadryl.
I think it's just an allergic reaction. Oh yeah, there you go. Add a Benadryl to your alcohol. That's great.
Okay, you guys. If you have children hanging around, they can't listen to this next part. Like teenagers. So we're driving in the car. Radio's on, and you guys know about my kid. radio's on, and they start talking. I'm not even like paying attention because I'm just trying to tune the world out because Alyssa likes to talk my ear off on the way to school. And they're talking about a new TikTok challenge that see how many Benadryl you can take before you start hallucinating.
That's ridiculous.
And so this girl died doing it, this 15-year-old. My child was listening so intently. 5 minutes later, because I changed the channel as soon as I heard it, she's like, hey, we have Benadryl at our house, a big bottle. I'm like, no, we don't. No Benadryl. All right.
There's wine drops that reduce the sulfite. I've never heard of such a thing.
Who said that?
Ingrid. Are they gluten-free? Where do I find these things?
So see what I did? I flip-flopped them. In case you were. I wanted you to see that.
I almost pointed it out earlier, but I was like,
it was intentional.
I'm like, it's either intentional or she's going to be sad, and I don't want to make her sad.
Does it look bad?
No, it looks
I
good.
personally, I like the darker background better.
I do.
But I don't hate this one.
No.
So it needed words, and I couldn't decide what I wanted.
Amazon.
And I wanted teeny tiny words, so I went to Lovely You. We used this one in class last month, and it has wildly grateful. I don't want wildly because I'm not
wild about anything.
Not wild about anything right now. So I'm just going to cut it out. I need some early espresso.
Cut it out.
Cut. How does he do that?
I
On a
don't
full
know.
house? Cut.
No, you can't do it.
How does he do it?
I don't know.
Cut.
I'm going to Google it.
Yeah. It out. If I would have watched another episode, I bet we would have seen that part today. Alyssa needed something to watch, so I was like, here, watch Full House. That's pretty benign. Nobody's going to hurt anybody, like, drastically. So, oh, see? There's memes for it. Cut it out. So look I'm just going to go and make a little snip here.
Look, here's the GIF.
It's a GIF.
Oh, sorry.
Hello? Your brother would have a heart attack if he heard you say that.
There you go.
Do it again. How's the it? Cut it out. Cut it out.
You're a goofer. I promise she hasn't had anything.
So look I'm just ever so carefully cutting that out. And I would like to cut it on a little angle. It's less obvious that I have it crooked. Here we go. And we're going to get rid of that little guy. And then we're just going to tuck it.
Tuck it.
Tuck it. Somewhere in there. I'm going to put a little glue dot under there. The roll is almost empty.
I'm posting the GIF for you guys.
You should.
I did. It's in the comments.
So I'm just sticking that little glue dot.
That's what she's trying to do over here.
I'm just going to stick that little dude in there. Ta-da! And then I'm going to grab some of these guys. You got a song. You got project sponsored by the number 3 and the letter T. And the shape triangle.
I don't know if they ever did sponsored by the
I don't
shape,
think they did, but I feel like
I think it was the letter and the number.
it was just the letter and the number. We were being overly silly. So there we go. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Ta-da! May I have the little Simply Chamois guy? He's wet.
Wow.
I told you. Though we got to work on Alyssa. She's wetting it, but she's not wetting it. The top is a little bit wet. Look you didn't put your ink away.
I didn't know I was done with it.
So there we go. The only stamp that I needed was for my words, and you could yank a word out of all kinds of things. You know, like I could have just done friend if you wanted something a little bit bigger. And she's watching that cut it out meme over and over again over here.
No, Laura says Telly the monster played the triangle on Sesame Street.
I loved Telly. Remember Teletubbies?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why our numbers are low. Because we're ridiculous.
You started it.
I did. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. All right, you guys. I hope you like those. Where's yours at? Let's put your little dude over here, too. Ooh. Like, I can't grab him. Did anybody want to see anything else?
I can't really. It's kind of hard to turn for you guys.
Oh, thank you, Jenny.
Oh well, you get the aerial view.
The aerial view. Like Little Mermaid.
Part of your world.
I don't know those songs. Except Kiss the Girl. No,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
is that from that one?
You're in the right movie. You did good.
I second
Under the
guessed
Sea?
myself. Under the Sea.
Thank you, Chrissy.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Everybody's cleaning up tonight. I'm so proud. Do you want to see what I'm working on?
What are you working
Where's that
on?
card at? So I showed you the sweetest time that I borrowed. And so this is where I'm at. Isn't that pretty?
It is pretty.
I love the flame. And look
That's
at how
cute.
cool my flame came out. It looks like it's darker.
It
I think it's the
does.
Wink did it. I think because I
Oh,
stamped it
maybe.
in Mango Melody. And this is real red.
Uh-huh.
And then this is some of that brushed cardstock because I had some laying over there.
Yes.
And then that same gold stuff that we just used here. And I love when the gold stuff frays. So if it doesn't fray,
It's my
I
favorite.
untwist it
I do it-
and
I
make
do it
it.
intentionally,
I make
yeah.
it on purpose. So yeah. So
Maybe
anyway,
some designer series paper, like a candy stripe, would be
or
really pretty.
or maybe that poinsettia. Oh, we have the candy stripe paper. Oh, the candy cane paper. No, I don't want
There's
that.
a candy stripe in here, I thought. We might have made it up in back there. One of the papers has a candy stripe in it.
Does it?
No, that's gonna be too busy.
I think it's very busy.
It's pretty though.
It is pretty. It's really busy, but it's. I mean, I don't hate it.
I don't love it though.
Exactly.
What time is the meeting tomorrow? Chrissy wants to know.
I don't know. What time did I say it was? Because I probably. Well, that's not so horrible. I mean, I'm not hating it. What do you guys think? Can you even see it? If we layered that there. With this there. What else we got?
Heartwarming hug she thinks does.
I think that's too
It's
much.
too dark. I think it's the red that I'm not liking.
Yeah, it needs to be a green something in there, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the other one better, I
I did
think.
too. I liked the plaid.
I'm kind of partial to the plaid. I think this is heartwarming hugs. Oh,
Right there, the stripey dude.
that guy?
Oh, I didn't even see that one. It's too much
That's
white.
too
I
much
think.
now.
Maybe.
Maybe.
There was
A gingham.
no. Oh, it's gonna be too much red.
Yeah. Meh.
I liked this one the best, I think.
I think so too. What do you guys think? Do we have opinions out there? There's a paper that is like a candy. I tried that one. I didn't love it. I'm kind of liking this plaid.
I like that it has just that little bit of red in there. I think that's what's doing it.
I think so too. Let's cut it and see.
Laura likes the plaid best. Green plaid. They're all saying green plaid.
All right. She always hands me the paper trimmer wrong.
I'm sorry.
Always. I pulled this out of the box, so I wanted to make sure it was really 5.5 inches. This was from a class I think I did last year, and I cut too many. I did something crazy. And so here it is. So 5.5, right? So if we do 5 1/4, don't you
Yes.
think? And then how big is this guy?
Three.
Is he 3 1/4? He is 3 1/4. So I had him this way, so I want to go this way. 3
Three.
3. It's going the wrong way. Oh, you know what? We should have done it in a stitched something. That would have been good
maybe.
too. No, I think we got enough stitch going on. Maybe I need to make it wider. See, I didn't take that into consideration. Need to make it the actual size.
Yep.
Oh, now we don't. Now you got another piece of that.
I'm gonna use all my paper.
Which paper is that?
I don't.
Oh, I have a whole pack.
Do you?
Hang on, I do. I'll even replace that one.
Thanks. Yeah, this is just my half pack. This is my paper share that was left. It was for me.
There's lots of other papers you didn't show me.
I only have one of each.
Ah. So you're taking the scraps and I said I'd replace yours?
Yeah.
No!
Here.
I don't know if I have any more. Hang on.
You just opened that, didn't you?
I thought I did, but now I'm not
They're
so
in
sure.
order.
They
They go 1, 2, 3, 4, all the
yeah,
way
you can
through.
have that. I don't care.
Look, I came out 3/4 more.
Yeah, she did. I really didn't want it to be 5.5.
You could do an 8.
Let's do. I hate doing 8s. Let's just cut it at 5.
This is edge to edge. It'll be okay.
I don't like edge to edge.
Okay.
And
Do some
then
16s.
3 1/4. I think an 1/8 is gonna work. Go up more.
You could glue it on there where you
And
want
split
it,
it.
and just cut where you need to be. Sometimes I do it that way. When
Do
I don't
you?
want to do math.
I don't mind the math, like, because it's good to know. I don't like, it's gotta go smaller. 3 1/8. This is really how I plan things. Sometimes I use printer paper when I'm really not sure. That's better. I don't even mind that they're not the same.
No, it's okay.
That's good. I like that. Bloop. Oh, I was like, crap, frozen. Frozen what? Her screen froze. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I just think that Facebook gets overwhelmed. I'm gonna.
Maybe.
Well,
It's odd because it always works just fine on my phone, but on any other device it doesn't want to work.
huh. All right.
Uh-oh, my battery's running low.
Oh,
It's plugged in, but obviously your outlet is not working.
which outlet is it plugged into?
That one?
Is it actually plugged in or is it just laying here?
No, it's right here. It's plugged into the wall. You just grabbed another cord.
Oh, okay. That's probably not the cord for that.
Yes, it is.
Did you bring it?
Mom, it's an iPhone cord.
I'm just saying that I have a couple of cords that don't work. Make me spit while I'm talking. I have a couple of cords that just seem to not work on certain devices, and I don't know why.
That's weird.
I don't know the answer. This guy's not falling off, just in case you were wondering.
Got him good.
Well, all those little pieces were a lot of labor of love there.
I understand.
But it's such a cute set.
It is.
Somebody bent my pokey tool. Have you seen this?
No.
Look at him.
Oh, he is.
He's like a hook.
Yay. That's funny.
I bet Dad can fix it.
Maybe.
Alright, so I'm going to stick him there. And then we have the dilemma. Oh, you pick your skull like that. Don't know that I love that.
Some white. Just put some
Just
white.
put some white there, you think?
Like you're gonna, because you're gonna need white on the inside anyway, don't you?
True. That
I
is
know.
true. What?
Zeke bent Laura's pokey tool too. She's sad. If it isn't a true apple cord, they aren't guaranteed to work. Found that out on my MacBook.
No, they're all true
No,
apples.
it's an apple thingy-mabob. I think it's for outlet.
No, that's white. It's too small. Where's that white I jacked up earlier? Is it capable of being made into a card? No.
Here.
This guy right here.
Yeah.
Is it capable? Could you come over here, please?
Kristen says shaded spruce.
What's shaded spruce?
I think she's saying do shaded spruce down at the bottom.
As in the plaid?
No, just shaded spruce.
Oh, the color?
I think just the color. Why are you making this complicated?
Because I want to know exactly what she means.
Like just a strip of maybe some shaded spruce at the bottom of your white, just so that it's not so
Yeah,
white.
I'm with you. I'm with you now.
Or you have some like leafy dews. I don't know.
I'm not
Put a
done
strip of
yet.
solid shaded spruce on white. That's what she needed, Chrissy. Explicit
I need
instruction.
all the words.
I knew what she wanted.
I'm not reading it.
I read it to you. Shaded spruce.
I didn't know you were giving me all the letters.
Oh my goodness.
I don't love that down there.
Just a strip, teeny tiny, itty bitty. No.
No, it doesn't work. It's gonna be white for them. It's
Well,
gonna
just
get
put
get
words.
ribbon.
Just put words there.
Oh, we could put just a big long word there.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna leave it as a work in progress because I'm still playing with it because I think it still needs a couple little blings of some sort. But anyway, that's where that's headed. And then I have to figure out how to use these dies. So if anybody's bought this set and has done it,
Why would you probably
These
get
dyes
figures
make
out?
me crazy.
Laura, did you get that one?
Yeah, Laura, just tell me the measurements and then I can
She
do
wants
it.
to know the magical size so that when she puts that dye on there every single time, it will cut it exactly the way her brain wants it.
Yes, to be a layer on the front of a card. That's what I'm looking for. I don't want to have to like reinvent the wheel, and that's what I feel like.
Oh, Laura didn't get it.
Oh, I may have to lend it to her then.
No.
Yeah. That's what that sounded like.
Sorry.
Now.
I like
Larry.
it.
What?
I just didn't like it.
Well, I know it still needs something though.
Why did you do it that size?
I pulled it out of the box like this.
I would have just gotten a regular layer because I think that's the problem.
I don't dislike it though.
I don't dislike it
So,
either.
look.
But he's not done.
Can we just tie ribbon?
maybe?
Like, oh, there's not a ribbon that's right.
They're all wrong.
They're all wrong. Is this a current ribbon?
I don't know.
That's my other problem. I have all these ribbons in here that aren't current. I'm
You
really.
might as well put a piece of red paper there then.
Hey! Do we have a shaded spruce ribbon?
No.
That's current?
I don't think so. Toe. No.
I just wanted to see what you would say.
That wasn't good at all.
I'm gonna finish this card this week, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, I can't believe it."
Do you have any holly berries you could stamp along the bottom?
No, I don't want to. Who asked?
That was Chrissy. And she gave you all the words.
She did. What if I mix these two ribbons? Oh, that's the
No.
wrong color. Okay. Yeah, something will get stamped
He's
there.
gotta go in timeout.
He is, and this is what I do. I put him in timeout. But there's big words. Wishing you the sweetest season would be cute. But I was gonna put all is calm, all is bright across here. Remember? I told you I spit on it.
I do remember that, yes.
I blew on. I had this perfectly thin, like,
What
I
if
don't
you-
know.
Hold on.
What?
What if you cut your white, because you didn't glue that in there, right?
No, I
Take
didn't.
it so the key's hidden and do
And just leave.
another cherry cobbler with an embossing folder down there.
That
Just to
would be
add some
smart.
texture.
Yeah, so just get rid of this guy here,
Yeah,
and then we'll
just
just put a
chop him
layer.
off.
That's brilliant. How big is that?
3 3/4, I thought is what you said.
That's an inch. I just want to know how much had to go away.
Chrissy says just stamp Merry Christmas across the bottom and call it good.
She's like, be done with the dang card.
And you can just run that one part through the embossing folder, can't you?
No, because it'll
Oh,
ruin my
that's
card.
true.
Duh.
I'm sorry.
Duh. Do you have some real red down there?
Oh, it's real red?
It's real red. I thought you had some.
No, I had cherry cobbler.
I have some. Because now I have to finish it. It's going to make me a little bit crazy. So we're going to go 5.5, which is what that is. And then a little bit more than an inch. So we're going to do that. Let's use...
Which folder were you thinking? I don't know. Whatever
Under
you
the
have over
sea.
there. It's not in here. Did you hear what I said? I did, and I just was ignoring the behavior. How about subtle?
That's where I was headed.
Subtle's right here.
You have it? Or is that the texture one? How'd you get
Subtle.
subtle? I didn't know it was over there.
It's right there.
Is the gray mat in here?
I don't know.
Because you're not going to be able to do that if the gray mat's not down there at the end. Right there where you are.
No, it's out in there thingy my bob, and I don't want to go out there.
We have a crisis. It's not right there?
No.
Are you
It's out there
sure?
unless you have 2 of them.
I don't. Oh, here's the blue one. I think the blue one
I
works.
think the blue one is the same thing.
I think so. Here you go.
A
Try
different
that.
color.
Just don't break it if it feels weird. Felt weird, huh? You don't have a clear plate on there and
No.
a thingy, do you?
No.
Don't yell at me. Yeah, that's too big. It's not going to
It's
work.
feeling really, really, really
It feels
tight.
very wrong. So that answers that question. That is not the same. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put some subtle down here, and this card will be back to visit later. He's going in timeout until we can finish him.
Oh, Chrissy says she can't get her subtle folder to go through the new machine, so she needs to see it.
Oh, I'll go get it.
Okay, you go get it. I was gonna go get it.
I know you were.
And then you're gonna make me stay here.
You have to talk.
Oh no. I wonder why it won't go through the machine. Is it just the thickness that won't go through, Chrissy? That's very sad. Huh. This is the ribbon I needed the other night if you guys were watching my Slimline cards. I didn't realize Mom had this one.
It could be it's the old subtle.
It
I have
is-
a new one.
It is the old one.
I have a new one, I think.
I'm
So-
gonna try those. See, tell
Don't
me
break
what I'm
him.
supposed to figure out with the candle set. We need to know what size paper to cut so that when you put the die on top, it does the right thing. Because if it's not the right size, it doesn't do the right thing.
I wondered why I had two.
Because this guy, it's really, really tight.
Yeah, let me see that.
Is he different? Yep, he's thicker.
Oh.
By a lot. By
Whoa.
a ton.
Look at that, Chrissy. Let's see that and see if that works, and then I'll show you. If that way the words coming out of my mouth make sense.
Okay, I feel like you would need a different type of shim.
Yeah. That's what it is, Chrissy. You have the old folder that has Sizzix on it. That one doesn't, right?
Nope.
Because, look at, this is the new one. This is the old one.
The Sizzix one.
So can you see that? It
Yep,
is.
She has the old one. That's why.
That's why. And no work in the new machine unless there's a magic shim that I don't know about. But
It's probably you're gonna have to just make your own shim
Yeah.
with some cardboard.
Oh, look at how much. Look at that.
I changed it.
It changed it completely, you
I love
guys.
I'm so smart.
She is so smart. Oh, that's not glued. I was like, why is that not sitting right?
Because you have to glue it.
Yes. There you go. Ta-da!
Good job.
And we learned something.
We did.
I wondered because I had tried that folder and I wasn't in the mood to mess with it, so I got mad and
It's
walked away.
significantly thicker.
It really is. Which it goes back to because Sizzix is copyrighted. It has a patent, and we couldn't have our stuff can't be the same exact size because they're not making our stuff anymore. We are independent from them.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, that guy needs a new label. Good information tonight.
Da-da-da.
We learned something new. We learned lots of new things. Old subtle will not fit into the new machine
Without some.
I'm sure
some
somebody's
finagling.
figured it out. I'm sure on
I'm
YouTube.
sure.
So here's our little
Look, she's just
cards.
leaving these little pins everywhere so that I can poke myself.
I don't know how to show you that card nicely. We'll take pictures. This one's not done because I got to redo the words, and it took me 100 times to do them earlier.
Alrighty. I think my phone's about to die.
Okay,
The
then I
charger
guess.
is not working.
Interesting. I wonder why. Don't unplug it when we're done, and I'll play with it.
Okay.
All right, you guys. Thanks so much. Oh, wait. Before we
What,
go,
what?
can I tell them about my Stampiversary?
Sure.
It doesn't bother you?
No.
Are you
okay.
sure?
No,
Oh
it's
gosh.
fine.
Listen to her.
OMG.
Okay, this is for my peeps.
For whoever wants to.
So this is my 21st anniversary this month. I've been with
That's
Stampin' Up for
exciting.
21 years. It is. Oh, she said, I wish I could show you my face or what the face she made. That's so exciting. And she just did it again.
I did not.
Anyway, which means that Rebecca has been doing Stampin' Up. She grew up with it. She had no choice but to fall in love with it. Correct?
Correct.
So I am doing a special. It's over on my Facebook page. You have to use my special Stampiversary host code, but for every $21, your name will go in a drawing, and if I reach my goal by the end of the month, then I will draw, and somebody will win a free Stampin' Cut emboss machine. Woohoo! So it is $21 increments because 21 years. When you get to 63, you're going to get a free pack of surprise embellishments from me on top of your entries. But you cannot use any other host code but the one that's posted, and I'll repost it tonight so that you guys have it. Okay? Do you have any classes coming up?
I haven't scheduled any. I need to.
Oh, yeah, me too. So maybe we need to work on Christmas card classes. I've had a lot of
I
requests for
have
them.
to.
So it's time.
I know.
Do you guys want Christmas card classes in person or to go?
That's a good question.
That is a good question, I think. I'm gonna give you guys a minute to think about that. Actually, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to think about it, and I'm gonna give you a minute for it to show up.
Hillary, your Stampin' anniversary in our Panhandle group says October.
What's October?
Your Stampin' anniversary in the Panhandle group says October.
Who wrote October?
Not me.
I didn't fill that in, so it was probably an accident. It's September 27th.
It's September 27th.
I mean, it was probably a typo. But thank you for telling me. If you are on a computer and you want to go in there and fix that document, that would be awesome. Huh. I know that we have someone in charge of that, and it's probably just a typo.
Probably. It's okay.
You like them in person. Thank you. Larry wants in person. Jenny wants in person. Jenny, you're coming to class, and Melissa next Saturday, correct? Well, this Saturday. We have career class. And so it looks like we're going to be doing in person, but I will offer some to go also for those of you that don't live around here or that maybe aren't ready to, you know, venture out into
Yeah.
the land.
The peoples.
All the peoples, exactly. So you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Don't forget about the recruit special. You can join either of our teams.
Mm-hmm.
You can be, what is your team?
Stand by the beach.
You don't have a team name yet?
No, I couldn't decide.
What is wrong with
I
you?
couldn't decide.
Oh my gosh, you guys, Becca needs a team name. She has a team. It took me years.
Just stand by the beach right now.
That's okay. You can be Stamped by the Beach. Because we're the Panhandle Pearls.
I know.
And so,
I felt like I was competing with your name, and your
You're
name
not
was so good,
competing.
and so I was like, I will just be stand by the beach.
oh, that was sad.
Chrissy updated the rack files.
Thank you very much, Chrissy. I appreciate that. It's rake, isn't it? Do you guys call it rack or rake?
I called it rack.
I know what you call
A
it.
rake has an E because the
I
E changes the A.
I know that. I know the rule. I said what you call it. I didn't ask
So
what
it's
was
a rack.
grammatically correct. All right. We're going to go. We will talk to you guys later. If you're on my team or Becca's team, we'll see you tomorrow night.
What's tomorrow night?
Our meeting.
There's a meeting tomorrow night.
I don't know what time. It's 6:30 or 7. I
Chrissy
don't
calls
remember.
it a rack too.
She calls it a rack too.
Oh, it's a rack because if it had
But a
an
rack
E,
has a
it would
C.
be a rake.
But a rack has a C.
But an E makes an A to
I know,
another word.
but it's the English language. There's all kinds of weird exceptions, and this is one of them.
Okay, well,
It's a
it's not
rake.
even a word. It's an acronym.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Hold
Can you
on.
push my button?
No, I
Oh, you
can't because I've got to do my thing in my
Okay, I'm pushing mine then.